What is up? What's good? How's it going? How you doing? I'm excited to be back out here on the road, and I figured I'd make a video driving through Atlanta. I'm going to start the video a bit early. I think we're still somewhere in the area of 10 to 15 miles from Atlanta. What in the hell is going on with these people? Everybody just slowed down all of a sudden. So, yeah, we're still about like, what is with this jackass? He's going really slow in the right-hand lane. I moved over to pass him. He moved over in front of me. All right, I'm going to go back over to the other lane. Um, we're just on the edge of Atlanta, so I'm going to start recording now before we actually get to the city. And I'll record through the city. And while we're driving through there, I'll try to, talk about what's going on with me, my day, stuff like that. But traffic is starting to pick up pretty bad. It is Sunday, so it shouldn't be real bad driving through Atlanta, but it is Atlanta. It's going to be pretty nasty driving through there any day. And I am heavy. I'm like 76,000 pounds, somewhere in that area. So it's going to be fun. I did not want to drive through here during the day. I'll explain that. I'll explain what's going on here in a second. I'm a nighttime driver. I cannot stand driving during the day. So, why am I driving during the day? Well, since I left the house and got back out on the road, I've been having issues with sleep. I have not been able to sleep more than an hour or two at a time. And I've been really groggy um, pretty much the entire time I've been out on the road. And then last night, Geotab, our the ELD that USA Truck uses, they did a massive migration where they switched from Microsoft to Linux and they migrated databases and all kinds of crap. And the ELD was going to be down from 11 p.m. until 3 a.m. Central Time. They sent out a message saying this. And they said that, the ELD wasn't going to work during that time. So either run paper logs or don't drive. So I was like, I'm not running paper logs. I'm not going to drive during that time. Well, I ended my last drive shift at like 9, 10 a.m. So I was going to be able to drive again somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And I didn't really feel like getting out on the road and driving for a couple of hours, like 2 hours, and then having to shut down because the ELD was going to shut down. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stay here and wait for the ELD to come back up. And hopefully the ELD will come up early. It won't take the full 4 hours. And sorry, I got a couple of horse trailers passing me on the left here. I don't like it when people are beside me because if merging traffic or anything happens, I don't have an out. This is one of the reasons I hate driving during the day is you almost always have somebody to your left. You don't have any out. So I just decided to stay there until the ELD came back up. And I was so tired when I stopped that I went right to sleep, but I only slept for like an hour and woke up. and then I was up all day long. And then around 9, 10 o'clock at night, I started getting tired, and I was like, perfect, I'll take a nap while I wait for the ELD to come back up. So I laid in bed and tried to go to sleep, and I couldn't sleep, even though I was really, really tired. And then I set the alarm to go off at like 1 a.m. Central Time, so that'd be like 2 a.m. Eastern, so to check and see if the ELD came back up early. And I fell asleep, woke up to the alarm, checked the ELD, and it was still unable to connect to the server. So I set the alarm for another hour, went back to sleep, fell asleep, woke up to the alarm again, checked it again, and it was still unable to connect. So I set the alarm again, went back to sleep, woke up again. The last time I woke up was right around the time that it was supposed to be available again, and it still wasn't available. So I was like, crap, they probably ran into some issues and it's going to take longer than expected. So I was like, you know what? This time I'm not going to set an alarm and I'm just going to go to sleep. And because I'd been sleeping so well, like each time I set my alarm and went to sleep, I was actually able to uh, sleep. So I was like, I'm having all these issues sleeping and I'm finally able to sleep right now. So I'm just going to get some sleep while I can. And there's a lot of merging traffic right here. This guy that's passing me over in lane 3 is probably pissed off because I'm not over in lane 1, but I'm not going to get over there just so that I can fight with this merging traffic. Now we'll get over. Now we're starting to hit quite a few slowdowns, getting a lot of lanes, traffic's picking up a lot. So yeah, I went back to bed and I was able to sleep up until like 8:30 this morning, Eastern time. And I woke up and laid in bed and sat there and I was like, man, I can't believe how late it is. My whole schedule is messed up now. And I'm just sitting there thinking about what to do as far as getting home. I have no idea what in the hell flag that is. It's like the peace sign that guy's got on the back of his pickup. Oh my goodness, we're starting to hit slow traffic. Why is everybody just slowing down? I do not want to get into that right-hand lane. I don't want to be in this right lane going through a major city, but these people are just going so slow in that lane. Oh my God, yeah, traffic is getting really bad. It's just bumper to bumper behind me. So I better decide what lane I want to be in here pretty quick because I'm not going to have the option to switch lanes here pretty soon. I need to keep left in 5 miles to stay on 75. I don't know what that means. I don't know how many lanes go left. This slow ass van, which is the main reason I got over into this lane, just moved into this lane. He sped up whenever I started passing him, and then he moved over in front of me. One of the reasons I hate, there are two reasons I hate being in this lane in traffic and going through a city. One is because of merging traffic, and two is because of exiting traffic. These cars will just whip over in front of you to take an exit. They'll pass you and cut you off and slam on their brakes for exits. So we're getting the hell out of that lane. I don't feel comfortable over there. People do really stupid shit to make an exit. This RV out in lane 3 is really frustrating. Going really slow out in lane 3. Atlanta is a really big city, so it could take a while to get through Atlanta. I don't know. I've never gone through Atlanta north south on this interstate. Um, like Dallas traffic. Oh my God, you'll start hitting Dallas traffic depending on which direction you're coming in from. You could start hitting Dallas traffic 50 miles outside of Dallas. And then you could be dealing with Dallas traffic for 50 miles on the other side. So you could be dealing with Dallas traffic for 100 to 150 miles. Dallas is a pain in the ass to drive through. Atlanta is another major city. Nashville was like 10, 15 minutes to drive through Nashville. Nothing. It is nothing. Memphis isn't that bad to drive through. Oklahoma City is a pretty big city. Still nothing compared to Dallas or Atlanta. Dallas and Atlanta are really, really big cities. So we'll see how long it takes to get through here. We're starting to hit some tall buildings, but hell, you hit buildings this size, like 5 and 10 story buildings, 20 miles on the edge of Dallas. Most cities, you don't start hitting 10-story buildings until downtown. These people are desperately trying to get over into the right lane. They're hopping on the 285 bypass. Everybody's going to be taking the bypass. I'm not taking the bypass. We're going right through the damn center of town. Get some. We got 0.9 miles, and most of these lanes are going 75, and some of these lanes, the right side's going the 285 bypass. We're going to get and some right down the center of Atlanta. This is nice that everybody's taking the damn bypass. Congested area. Use caution. With how many people got on that 285, I think the bypass is going to be more congested than going right through the center of town, which is how it usually is. Most people take the bypasses, and so they're worse to drive on than just driving right through this damn center of town. Now, during rush hour, when everybody's going to work downtown, uh, yeah, this might be a nasty place to drive through. But on Sunday, nah, shouldn't be too terribly bad. See how everything opened up when we passed the bypass? Everybody hopped on the damn bypass. But yeah, I woke up and I debated on what to do for this drive. My main concern was driving through Atlanta. I was like, man, I do not want to drive through Atlanta during the day. I was really hoping. Uh, what are you dumb shits doing? You have a damn lane. Don't cut me off. It's gonna turn in. It's an exit lane, but they have like a mile to get up to speed. This damn Honda next to me is speeding up to get in front of me. I'm trying to go with the flow of traffic, and I'm still going slower than traffic. Speed limit through here is 55 miles per hour. Oh, it's 65 now. Okay, I don't feel so bad. I'm going 70 miles an hour. Traffic's moving at about 75. And the speed limit was 55. Well, that guy's doing about 80, 85. He just couldn't get in behind me. He had to speed up to like 80, 90 miles an hour to cut me off in front of me before that lane ended. But I really wanted to make it through here to where I wasn't day driving through Atlanta because, yeah, day driving through a major city sucks. Look at these dumb shits. Like, that is way too fucking close. They have signs up. There was one we just passed not too long ago that said, don't fucking cut people off, especially trucks. It had a picture of a truck. It said, don't cut trucks off. It's one of the reasons I don't like being in this lane. But honestly, it doesn't matter what lane I'm in. If I'm in lane 3 or 4, people will think that that's the travel lane, and they'll pass me and then cut me off and get back in front of me, regardless of what lane I'm in. There are not many big trucks that went straight through town. But this isn't bad at all. This traffic is really, really light for a major city. Ah, I see the skyline. We're just a couple of miles from the center of Atlanta. You see it? There's the Atlanta skyline. But yeah, one of the things I thought about doing was just waiting until like 10, 11 p.m. tonight, Sunday night, and then leaving then and arriving at my destination at like 7 a.m. So I wouldn't have to drive during the day. But I just don't want to cut it that close. I don't want to be 8 hours away. Um, that close to my delivery appointment. I don't want to get there at the last second. There's so many things that can happen while you're driving down the road that can delay you. And I have this much time on the load. There's really no excuse to be late on this load. I'm not going to wait till the last second. Now with speed limits down to 55 again. So I decided to go ahead and just take off driving. You know, it shouldn't be. See what I'm talking about with people cutting you off for exits instead of getting behind you? There he goes, taking that exit right there. He sped up and got going like 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, so that he could fly around me and cut me off for an exit instead of getting behind me to take the exit, even though I'm going like 15 over the speed limit. All right, so we're good in this lane. We want to go 75 south, so it's these 2 or 3 lanes over here on the right are going the way we want to go. So we're good in this lane. See what this merging traffic does here. They have an exit lane. They have a lot of lane to merge. He's sitting there tapping on his phone. The guy who just merged in front of me is tapping on his phone. Probably an Uber driver or something. Cop just sitting there with his lights on. All right. We are in like the dead center of Atlanta right now. I'm probably going to need to get over a lane. I think I see a sign about the right lane ending in a quarter mile. Come on, four-wheeler. Jackasses. Oh, now you move over a lane. I need to get over 2 more lanes. Now, this is like really nice traffic for a major metropolitan area. And people aren't doing anything too terribly stupid. Like, yeah, all these people are cutting me off right here, but like this is nothing. For driving through a major city, people get really, 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 really stupid in downtown areas. This right here is not bad at all. I'm about to grab another lane to the left. All these people cutting me off. They're staging for an exit. Everybody's wanting to get over here close to the right side because they need to exit soon. There they go. Oh, I thought they were going to jump 2 lanes for that damn exit. They might have needed to take that exit, and they jumped and tried to get it, but they missed it. Keep the roads clear. We don't litter here. All right, we're on the other side of downtown now. We passed the center of town. Now things should just be getting better and better the further we drive. And traffic behind me. I'm in between traffic clusters right now, so there's actually a lot of open area near me. It may not look it like it's pretty congested, but for driving through a major city, this is pretty open. I have quite a bit of room around me. All right, 2.7 miles. I think the 75 and 85 are going to split, and I think I might need to get over left a lane or two. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get 1 lane over because we're coming up on a split, and I'm not sure how many left lanes are going to be. I'm not sure how far over to the left I'm going to have to get to stay on 75. So I don't want to be in the far right lane at a split whenever I need to, go left in the split, because I don't want to jump like 3 lanes in a quarter mile. You might not have that option in a major metropolitan area like this. People will not let you over. You throw on your indicator and they'll speed up and block you from going over. They'll take it as a challenge. All right, it's 1.5 miles away from the split. All right, we finally have a sign that tells us what's happening at the split. So it looks like these 4 lanes uh, are good. If this is not the 75-85 split, this is a highway. So, yeah, almost all the lanes continue, but we're going to stay in this lane. I heard something. I hit something in the road. I didn't see anything. All right, and 1 mile is the 85 exit. So let's see which lanes. There's a sign up ahead that says which lanes keep going to 75. So it looks like quite a few lanes go straight to 75. Only the rightmost, maybe 2 lanes over on the right go 85. Yeah. So I'm good in this lane. Those 2 right lanes go to 85. I'm not sure if they were counting the HOV lane. Yeah, they were not counting the HOV lanes, so we're good. Now traffic is actually getting, well, there's a huge traffic cluster behind me that's catching up with me that's going to be passing me now. But traffic in front of me, this is what it's like in between traffic clusters. Cars travel in packs. And in front of me, it is wide open. And there's a pack of cars coming up behind me. And they're going to overtake me. So it's going to be bad traffic for a few minutes. And then I should be in an opening again once they make it around me. Now I'm just going to stay out of that right lane for maybe 5 miles or so. Just get a little bit south of town. I don't know. I don't know exactly how far I'm going to stay out of that right lane. I don't want to be in that right lane when there's a bunch of merging or exiting traffic. We're going past the airport exits right now. So there's probably going to be a lot of traffic at these exits. And we're just about to intersect with the 285. And if you remember, the 285 is the bypass that most everybody took. So everybody's going to be merging back on here from the 285. So once we get to the 285, traffic should pick back up really bad. Like, we're going to have really bad traffic once we get past the 285. So we're going to hang out in this lane. This SUV is, they had their turn signal on for like 5 minutes or something. And they were like, yeah, let's go ahead and move over. Let's do it. Maybe they realized the signal was on. They're like, well, I better go ahead and make the turn. Otherwise, they're going to think that I didn't mean it. All right, a half a mile to the 285, and then a mile and a half to the other 285. So there's 285s that we're going to be hitting. I'm not sure which one of them is going to be all the traffic coming back onto the interstate. But over the next couple of miles, we should be picking up a lot of extra traffic on the road. Oh, look at this dumb shit. Somebody in reverse. They took the wrong exit, and they're backing down the exit to get back on the interstate. This is the type of stupid shit you see all day, every day when you're driving through major cities. There's a cop sitting right there. Hopefully he sees that dumbass reversing out onto the interstate, goes and pulls his dumbass over. I think I might need to get over a lane. Yeah, I need to get over a lane. Two right lanes or exit onlys. And these people can't read. You have people at the last second, while the lane's ending, just driving across the median. We need a lot more cops out here getting stupid people off the road. Man, this Airstream is hauling ass. Tailgating the shit out of people. Gonna cut me off, weave through some traffic. He's got some camping to do. Oh, is he gonna take an exit? What the hell? What? There's a 25-mile-per-hour exit. He just jumped 2 lanes, slammed on his brakes to take that 25-mile-per-hour exit. Oh my goodness. The dumb out here. The dumb. Clayton County Police. There's one of them sitting over there on the side of the road, getting a drink of my Pepsi. All right, so we should have made it through the 285 with all of the traffic coming back on. So I didn't notice a lot of traffic coming back on. So maybe the majority of those people that took the 285 got onto the 85 instead of back onto the 75. Maybe they switched from the 75 to the 85. Because traffic's pretty nice right now. Nice little S turn. Got like is that a purple? Yeah, purple Corvette coming up in the far left lane. Looks like it might be one of the newer ones. It's hard to tell just glancing at it. Yeah, that's one of the like newer styles. There he is over in the left lane. Ugh. Yeah, once we make it out of town, speed limit should go back up to 70. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the right hand lane because the merging traffic and exiting traffic has died down. We're on the outer edges of town now. So we're gonna try out the right lane and see how we like it for a while. Limited visibility, use caution. The ELD told me that there's limited visibility. The ELD has been popping up with warning messages telling me it told me I was hitting a traffic congestion area and it warned me about that. Now it's telling me I'm hitting a limited visibility area, use caution. I mean, so far, I mean, this is something new. I've never really seen this stuff before on the ELD. I don't know if it's the ELD or the driver hub or what it is. It's popping it up, but seems like a new feature. So far, it's like not annoying. Come on, Avalanche. Get on it. We got a if Prime just moved over into lane 2 to pass somebody. So we have some really slow traffic up here in lane 1. What's this dude in this Avalanche is slowing down in front of me. Is he getting his text on? He's just basically speed matching me at that distance. That's the distance he feels comfortable with me being behind him. I don't feel comfortable being that close to him. The jackass is speed matching me right there. I don't know why Prime is out in lane 2. Well, there was a four-wheeler in lane 1 that Prime was trying to pass, but I think that four-wheeler exited, and Prime just never bothered to get back over into lane 1. And I don't know what I'm going to do here because Prime and Knight are both going 65, and there's not a lot of room in between them. I don't want to pass on the right and then cut Prime off to pass Prime, so we're going to go out 3 damn lanes to get around Prime here. Oh, it's a good thing I did that because that right lane went exit only. Yeah, I'm not going to get into a situation like that where I'm passing somebody on the right with the plan of cutting them off in between two vehicles. No, that's just some dangerous shit. Like, our whole job is about minimizing risk. Don't create bad situations for yourself. I made the right decision there and it paid off. Alrighty. We're basically through Atlanta. So that was Atlanta Sunday at like 11 a.m. What time is it? Let me just a second here. Let me clear this hill where I can have some visibility, and then I'll glance over and see if I can tell what time it is on the phone that's shaking like crazy. There's also really bad glare on the phone. It's really hard. Oh my goodness. The bumps. It's really hard for me to read anything off the phone. It's roughly 11:30. I can't read what time it is on the phone. I would have to. All I can really do while I'm driving is just glance, and just glancing over at the phone, it is bouncing up and down so much, and there's so much glare on it that I can't really read what's on the display. So it's somewhere. Oh man, we whatever we're intersecting with right now. Is this that? Is this the 285 people? Are these the people that took the bypass? Oh my God. Yeah, this is traffic just got really bad. I think this might be that group of people that took the damn bypass. This is just a traffic cluster is all it is. Behind me is kind of open, not really, but yeah, there's just a really bad cluster of vehicles in front of me. And they just keep, see how everybody's just like drifting lanes? They just keep drifting between lanes. They think this lane's faster, that lane's faster, but what it is the slow vehicles keep switching lanes, and every lane just kind of stays slow. Once they get it figured out, that should clear up in front of me. There's just a bunch of slow vehicles spread across all the lanes, causing a huge backup. Oh, this is fucking intelligent. Traffic in front of me is slowing down, and dumbass cuts me off while somebody's slamming on their brakes in front of me. And that dumbass that cut me off used that exit lane to pass people. He wasn't taking that exit. You see him right there? Now he's slamming. Oh my goodness, he almost rear-ended that car. It's that gray SUV way up there in the right lane. That's the one that cut me off because it looked like he was taking that exit, but he just ran up the exit lane, passed a bunch of people, and jumped back onto the interstate and almost rear-ended somebody. I got some dumb shit passing me on the fucking right. I just cleared the truck I was passing, and I was about to move over, and some dumb shit moved over in the right lane to pass me. These fucking morons. Now there's another one. And he sped up to try to keep me from coming over. He hopped out there to pass me on the right. I'm sitting here with my damn indicator on, waiting for a clearing to move over, and this dumb shit in a Charger pops out and just takes off and tries to get over behind or beside me before I could move over. I managed to get over in the lane before he could get there. Now he's just tailgating the shit out of me. There's plenty of opening to my left past me, which means he's going to be taking this exit up here. There's just some like incredibly selfish, inconsiderate drivers out here, and they cause really dangerous situations. And something that they, teach you in driving schools. Got a bunch of crap in the road. Something that they teach you in driving schools is that almost everyone on the road thinks that they're good drivers, and they think everyone else is a bad driver. So all these people that are weaving through traffic, that are passing on the exits and all that shit, the reason they're doing that is because they think that they're better drivers than everyone else, and everyone else is slowing them down and doing stupid stuff. So they're just getting around dumbasses is what they think they're doing by doing all the stupid crap that they're doing. I would really love to see more enforcement on stupidity and kind of reality check these dumbasses that think they're awesome drivers. Get them some suspended licenses so they can't drive. All right, I got a really slow four-wheeler in front of me. I got plenty of room to my left, but we're just about to start to go up a hill. Let's see if this guy takes the exit. Yes, he's taking the exit. I suspected with as slow as he was going, he was most likely going to take that exit. So I was waiting. I had my hand on the indicator, and I was going to grab that left lane if he didn't start making a move for that exit. But I wanted to wait until that exit before I switched lanes because I thought there was a strong possibility he was going to take that exit. The flag is at half staff right there. I don't really listen to the news, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the flag is at half staff. we're in between traffic clumps right now. See how much space we have? There's that huge clump right in front of me that's really bad, and behind me there's open space for, like, not like this open. I mean, there's a lot of cars behind me, but there's spacing in between them. They're not like nut to butt like this group of cars in front of me. So there's probably about a mile until the next traffic cluster. So we're in a really nice, good spot right now. I'm just trying to speed match the vehicles at the back of this pack, and I just kind of want to stay at the back of this pack. I don't want to drive up there and get up in with this pack. The speed limit just increased to 70, so all these four-wheelers should take off, and the trucks are not going to be able to speed up. So the pack should move forward, and I'm going to have to pass some of these trucks. I still haven't sped up to 70 because I'm at 68 right now, and I'm catching up with the pack. And I think it's mainly because there's a big truck in the center lane. The damn center lane gang blocking traffic. Yeah, look at this guy drifting 3 fucking lanes for an exit. Did you see that stupid shit? That big truck took that exit at the last second, just drove across the median and hooked it in to take that exit. Man, the like stupid shit happens every couple of seconds, every couple of minutes out here. I mean, there's stupid shit happening all the time that I probably don't even notice. Um, I've been in a truck with somebody before, and they're like, "Did you see that accident?" I was like, "No, I didn't see it." Yeah, there's an accident that happened on the other side just as we were driving by. I was like, "Yeah, I missed that." So I don't catch every stupid thing that happens, and I catch a lot of stupid stuff happening. All right, we're back up to 70, which basically means we're out of town, but traffic is probably not going to clear up very much until we're probably 10 or 15 miles out of town. You got the suburbs and all that stuff. Here, this looks like it's a really popular exit. A whole bunch of people just jumped off this exit. And this is kind of what you see as you're getting out of town. You'll see like lots of vehicles popping off on certain exits, and traffic will slowly start clearing up the further away you get from town. I really want to make it around this cluster in front of me because there are a bunch of slow trucks just loitering in the center lane that are causing a traffic jam in front of me. The cluster of cars has gone past these trucks, but these damn trucks are just blocking the lanes and causing congestion in front of me. I'm going to hit my brakes right now because there's a big truck passing me, and I'm going to let them pass me, and then after they pass me, I'm going to get over in the left lane to pass these people. He's got his son in the passenger seat. He's driving really aggressive for having his fucking kid in the passenger seat. He's tailgating the shit out of that SUV. He's going about 5 over the speed limit. A little kid was sitting there just drinking the hell out of a Capri Sun, it looked like. All right, so the center lane gang he's having to slam on his brakes because those trucks are still loitering in the center lane. All right, once I get around Penske, actually I can see the back of that flatbed, and I'm coming up on him hard. So that flatbed finally got the fuck out of the way, got over in the right lane. So we're going to hang out over here in the center to get around this flatbed. Are those pods strapped down? Yeah, they've got chains at the very bottom of them. I'm not sure how comfortable I feel that they're only held on with chains down at the very bottom. I usually see straps over the top of those pods. All right, now we'll hopefully start spreading out a little bit in this traffic cluster here. Get my cruise set. Got to set my cruise speed and my engine brake speed. Got it set at 70 and 73. Speed limit 70. Ugh. I'm just cruising right along. That's pretty much it. We're out of the city now. Like we're even pretty like this looks like it was the last of the suburbs mainly is what we're driving past right now. And traffic is cleared up quite a bit. Look at this dumb shit. He passed that truck on the right. Now he's trying to cut that truck off. That guy slammed on it. Like that is some dangerous shit right there to cut in between two trucks like that. That's how three-way accidents happen. If that guy in the front would have slowed down a little bit, it would have been a chain reaction. All three of them trucks would have gotten into an accident. That guy is a fucking idiot. That guy that's up at the front now, that's moving over to the right lane, that just did that pass, gonna have to keep an eye on him. That's the dumb shit that has this kid in the passenger seats that's doing that stupid fucking shit. All right, we're gonna brake, slow down here. I've got two vans blocking the left. I can't get over. So I'm gonna have to wait for them to pass, and then I'm gonna move over. This is really pissing me off how aggressive that jackass is driving with that kid in the passenger seat. He is tailgating the shit out of somebody right now, slamming on his brakes, and now he's forcing his way back over into the left-hand lane. He is just driving so aggressive and tailgating, and he's driving about 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. I'm doing 70. Speed limit 70. I'm doing 70. And he is just cruising down the road, doing about 75. Weaving through traffic with that little kid in the passenger seat. It looked like that kid was like somewhere between 5 and 8 years old. That just really upsets me. It upsets me even if he didn't have the kid in there, because what he's doing is dangerous and he's putting everyone around him at risk. I got these two damn vans again. Oh my goodness. Come on, people. Come on. Slow ass 60-mile-per-hour trucks. TMC. What are they governed at? 62? They're, what does it say on the back of their trucks? Driven for excellence or something like that? I don't know if they're ever going to make it there at that speed. What the hell's going on the shoulder? No TMC. No TMC. You're not going to come over. You just stay in your own fucking lane, dumbass. You don't force your fucking way over because there's some shit on the shoulder in traffic like this when you're going that fucking slow. You're going to cause an accident trying to prevent one. Got somebody else on the shoulder up here. Let's see if TMC... But TMC isn't even putting his indicator on. He's not even noticing until the last fucking second that there's somebody at the shoulder. Now he put his signal on. Right before he gets to him, he puts his signal on. And he's going to try and do it. He's doing the same stupid shit he did to me. He's not paying attention. And it's not until the last damn second he realizes there's somebody on the shoulder. And then all of a sudden he wants to force his way over. Now, if there would have been like somebody in the fucking roadway or some like reason why he had to move over, I would have slammed on my brakes and let him over. But he was just moving over out of, to be, nice and to be safe. It's safer to move over. But if you're having to run somebody off the road to move over a lane because of somebody stopped on the shoulder, then you're being more dangerous by doing the lane change. If you feel that there's a safety issue on the shoulder, you do have the option of slowing down. It's either slow down or move over. Traffic is really clearing up now. Hopefully it just keeps getting better and better. I don't have any other major cities I'm going to be driving through that I can think of. The only other city I can even think of that's a decent size I'm going to be driving through is Ocala. If anybody's familiar with Florida, I have family that used to live in Ocala. I'm not sure if they still live there. I really don't keep in touch with my family very much. Um, but I used to go to Ocala at least once a year, sometimes twice a year to visit with family. This dumb shit van just realized that there was a truck coming up on him, and he decided to jump over into the right lane in front of me. I might need to get the left lane here pretty soon to get around Walmart. These damn slow-ass vans. These two slow-ass vans right here. I cannot wait till they get out of the road. I can't wait till they exit because they have caused me so many damn problems. This white van and then that's in front of me, and then the brown van with the bikes on the back of it have just been driving really slow, and they've been blocking me from doing lane changes. And they've been blocking me, jamming me into people and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to either getting around them, which I just passed the white van. The only reason I can think of that he's just hanging out in that right lane is that he's taking that exit. Um, this brown van, well, I don't know. We'll eventually get around them. These cars are just loitering behind him. I don't know why. I guarantee you, as soon as I try to pass these cars, they're going to grab the other lanes, and and they're going to stop just hanging out behind that van. I'm not going to grab the left lane and try to go around them all, though. I'm going to grab the right lane, and then I'll just wait for them to clear out, and then I'll come back out into the left lane and go around this truck. Hopefully, when they see me in this right lane catching up with them, they go around that fucking van. No, they're not. I thought they might start passing each other. They're not doing it. The pickup behind me is being nice. He saw that I was catching up with that, and he stopped passing me and let me over. Are these three traveling together? There's no way. These two SUVs were not near this van earlier. They just caught up to this van and started pacing them. Got a bunch of people exiting right here or something. No. Lot of brakes. Lot of brakes. Is there an accident up here? We're going to go ahead. Throw on our four ways, let people know that we're just threw on my floor ways for a couple of seconds to let the guy behind me know that traffic was slowing down a lot. Google didn't say anything about a slowdown. Damn you, Google. Holy shit. Somebody just rear-ended somebody in the left lane behind us, and they stopped and they're getting out of their vehicles back there. I didn't see that as I was coming up on it. Did that happen behind me, or did that already happen and I missed it? I didn't see it until after I was past it. I was kind of focused on the speed of the vehicle in front of me. I don't know what's going on up here. Could be debris on the road, could be an accident. But this kind of shit is really, really dangerous. Um, the most dangerous thing about just coming up on a traffic slowdown like this is right whenever you first slow down, the risk of getting rear-ended by distracted drivers is so incredibly high. It's just like stupid, crazy high. So as soon as I start noticing the traffic slowed down like this, I try to start slowing down to where I'm not just flying up there and then slamming on my brakes, because that's how you get rear-ended. So I tried to come to a nice controlled stop and threw my four ways on to let people know that, something was going on. I didn't just drive with my four ways on. I just threw them on for like 5 seconds to let the truck know behind me that, there's something going on up ahead. Because he can't see shit when he was behind me like that. That guy I just passed. It looks like it's clearing up right around this turn. So whatever it is, I think is at like right at the beginning of this turn. We'll find out what it is in a minute. Or maybe we won't. I can't count the number of times that I've been in traffic like this and I never see what's slowing them down. I never run across whatever in the hell is slowing us down. These four-wheelers are using the spacing to just weave through traffic and try to cut people off. Myself and the truck to my left are trying to create enough space so that we can stop this stop and go and just kind of cruise through here. These stupid fucking four-wheelers. They're just taking off like they're getting into these open spaces where these those of us are trying to create space, and they're just flooring it and flying up there and then slamming on their brakes whenever they catch up to the people in front of them. All right, we're about to slow down a lot. Google is saying that traffic picks up just over the top of this hill. Just around this second turn on the top of the hill, the red stops and traffic starts speeding back up. So just around this turn at the top of the hill is whenever this is supposed to end. We're Try to maintain spacing because there might be a lane closure at the top of this hill. Maybe the left lane's closed. Maybe the right lane's closed. What's going on with this truck? This center lane is stalled out. All right, everybody's throwing on their left turn signal. So it looks like this right lane is closed. Paint crew. So they're painting and they're saying keep left because of a paint crew. Are you fucking serious? You stupid jackass? Fucking moron. This dumb shit in this white SUV was behind me. And he passed me. He came around me while I was trying to get over and passed me. Like, these are the type of dumb shits that you're out here on the road with. All right. These people are finally speeding up. We don't need to go 25 miles an hour past the paint crews. Look at this fucking idiot. That same dumbass in the white SUV is just, he's a fucking moron. Look at him. Man, he's lucky there was a lot of space right there. He might have rear-ended that. That's not a cop. That's Department of Public Safety. That's DPS. So they might be a DOT officer, but they're not like a cop. There's somebody that feels like they're more important than everybody else, trying to weave through traffic. All right, we're gonna get out and around. We're only up to 65. Speed limit 70, and we're still accelerating, and we're catching up with these people really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and get around this guy. Looks like the guy in front of me is going a decent speed, so we probably will not end up passing that guy. Cruising right along. We're moving again. Hopefully we don't run into too many delays like that. Because as it stands right now, we are not going to have to take a 30-minute break. We're only doing 8 hours of driving today, about 7.5, somewhere in that area. So if we have too many delays, then we might have to take a 30. And having to take a 30 or being delayed, both of those two things are going to push us further and further on our arrival time. And we're already going to be cutting it close. You know, getting there at like 5, 6 p.m., trying to find a parking spot at a truck stop in Central Florida at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, that's going to be rough. 7 p.m., that's going to be even worse. All right, got a way station that we're coming up on. Hopefully, we either get the bypass or it's closed. I don't want to have to slow down and pull into a damn way station. We just got moving again. Follow road signs. It looks like this is one of those places that has a sign over there that tells you what to do. And I'm pretty close to max weight, and we have a bad CSA score. So I'm probably going to get called in unless they've got everybody set to bypass. Oh my goodness, I got the bypass, which means they're probably on lunch or something. I chatted with one of the DOT people whenever I was there. It was in Tennessee, and I was in there getting checked out. He was doing an inspection on me, and man, they had so much surveillance equipment in there. It was the video cameras were taking pictures of everybody's MC numbers and everything on the side of their trucks, and it was running them through databases. And the computer, and it was okay. So not only were they scanning everybody's MC numbers and license plates and running all of those numbers through databases, they also had weigh and motion scales where they were checking your axle weights as you were approaching the weigh station, and they had thermal cameras that were checking the temperatures on your vehicle to see if you had maybe a flat tire or something like that. So there was just a tremendous amount of monitoring equipment, and the computer was deciding who to pull in for inspections based on all of those things that it was scanning. And it was taking your CSA score into consideration and like all kinds of factors. Hold on a second. I gotta somehow a stink bug got in my truck. Come on. Let me grab this fucker and throw him out. I rolled the window down, hoping he would just fly out, and he didn't. So I had to grab a hold of him and throw him out. I don't know how in the hell he got in. But he was just sitting there on the inside of my window. I don't know if it was a stink bug. I've referred to anything that looks similar to what that guy looked like as a stink bug. He was like a big, flat, almost beetleish looking bug, but not beetleish. Coming up on Schneider. Schneider, most of their trucks are the fastest their trucks go are 65. Um, I think most of their trucks are governed around 62. So we're coming up on Schneider pretty hard, going 70. Ugh. But I think I might end the video. That was pretty much Atlanta. Now we're quite a ways past Atlanta. Traffic is pretty nice. I don't know how much further I have until I hit Florida. But I think this 75 is supposed to be really nice because of the Olympics. I remember, when the hell did they have the Olympics in Atlanta? Was it 2000? Was it the 2000 Olympics that were in Atlanta? I remember there was a massive, massive infrastructure project to redo the interstates going in and out of Atlanta in preparation for the Olympics. So they basically redid 95 and I think 75, which is what we're on. Come on. Oh my God. As soon as I catch up to Schneider, I've got two four-wheelers on my left. It's like they time it just so that they can jam me in behind somebody. And they don't move over another lane when they see that I'm going to run into the back of a slower vehicle. No, they're not considerate like that. They just jam me into the back of a slow vehicle. Man, I'm about to have to turn on the air conditioner. Almost this entire drive, I've been driving in below freezing temperatures. It was roughly like 32 degrees. It was like 48 when I left Oklahoma City, 32 in Kansas City, and it was down in the 20s all the way through Nashville. And it's been basically below freezing until I got close to Atlanta. And now that I hit Atlanta and I'm going south, now we're hitting like 57, 60 degrees. This is nice. I don't know. I love cold weather. I don't like driving in ice and snow, but I love ice and snow and I love cold weather. I hope the interstate's wide open like this. What the hell is going on over there? You see that clump of cars up in front of me? There's some jackass in a white pickup that's like driving down the shoulder trying to intimidate the car in front of him into speeding up. He's in the far left lane, that big white pickup truck in the far left lane. He keeps going out onto the shoulder trying to like intimidate the slower vehicles in front of him into speeding up. That's some stupid, dangerous shit. So I think I'm going to end the video here pretty soon. That was just driving through Atlanta, and we've made it well past Atlanta now. I have some stuff that I wouldn't mind talking about, but I kind of want to keep this to an Atlanta video. It's probably going to be like this right here. This is what traffic is normally like in between major cities. This dumbass, this U-Haul just drifted over to my lane. Oh, now he went back over into the center lane. Then he turned on his indicator and came back over. This is normal traffic over on the East Coast in between cities. And every city I get to, it'll get more congested. And then as I get out of the city, it'll get back to this. This is fairly congested for Midwest, but for the East Coast, this is wide open road right here. So that's it for this video. I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm probably immediately going to start another video. But thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.